What's up, guys? It's T here from Ti&Ni, and today we're going to be working on multiple pumpkin themed decor, you guys. Halloween season is here, and this first project has been highly requested. We're going to be using the new terracotta spray paint by Bear to make some terracotta projects. This one has been based off of the expensive one from Pottery Barn, but we're going to cheapify it a little bit, you guys. So I got these stackable pumpkins from Five Below. So I took a little bit of Mod Podge, some baking soda, and I sprayed the new terracotta straight into here. In fact, we're going to spray it a little bit more to make a concoction to now put another layer on top of our pumpkins. Now let's mix that all together. Ooh, yummy. Now that we have our concoction, what that's going to do is give us that nice chunky look. Give us more of that terracotta finish. Look at that. Yes. Then we're going to let this dry, and we're going to put our flour on it, and that will give us our finished nice and chunkier terracotta. Don't get me wrong, you could have just put flour straight on this and it would have looked fine, but I did another terracotta project, which you'll see in this video. It's one of the terracotta pumpkins that I used in the plants DIY. And you see how chunky that one came out, and I just loved it. So I wanted to do that one to this as well. All right, so now that the paint is still a little tacky, before it's all the way dry, we want to go ahead and go in with some flour. You want to dust it around, and then we're going to moosh it with our brush. So we're going to do that to all three pumpkins. Check it out, you guys. Look how good they look. I'm loving them. Okay, before we stack them and glue them together, I want to go ahead and give them a finish. We're going to be going in with the Krylon matte finish. And the reason you want to do this, you guys, is because we have put flour and everything on top of that. While it is glued with Mod Podge, there's actually nothing protecting it. So especially if you wanted to put this outside, eventually that's going to get washed off and just ruined and everything. So to keep it nice and safe, we're going to go in with a top coat. This is the finished look, you guys. Look at it. I think it absolutely looks beautiful. It looks just like the inspired terracotta pumpkins. Really taking a look at that texture, it just looks so good. I love it. You guys, for this next project, we're going to need 4 of these little pumpkin bins that you can get from Walmart, Dollar Tree. A lot of places have them, you guys, but I got mine from Walmart. And each pumpkin is going to be painted a different color. So over here we have a gray, and then on top of the gray we're going to do a gray stone, like on this one. This one is going to be a terracotta. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have big plans for this one. This one is going to be a beautiful champagne color. And this one is going to be a gorgeous matte black. I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer. It's really important that you get these edges as well for what we're doing. And also for the second layer, we can go ahead and pop these out, because we don't need these anymore. So that is nice and dry. Now we're going to go in with the stone. Look at how cool. Is that not the coolest? All right, so the second coat of the Gilded Brass is finished. And I was putting it next to the other three. I just wasn't feeling it. It's like it needs something else. So I'm going to go in with the Rust-Oleum Marble in black. And let's see what that does for us. Let's give it a little zhuzh. So I like to spray a little bit away about right here. And just one motion at a time. Just kind of like that. I got all this moss from Walmart, and we're gonna go in with the ultra black matte black paint spray paint. Hey, look at him! Look at him! When I tell you I am so flippin' excited for this part, I am so excited. So I got this out of our garage. It says on the rocks, but it really, we could just turn it around and then what? It doesn't say it anymore. Look at that magic. Okay, so I have this dowel rod that I've had for a few years. You can get them from Home Depot. That's where I got this one. That's why it's painted green, because it was part of a different project. So what we're gonna be doing is putting the pumpkins on here to stand it up here, right? It's gonna go in here like this, da-ding, and then the dowel rod is gonna go through the pumpkins to keep it sturdy. We're gonna be using this bit right here, which is 3/4, and we're gonna be drilling in these circles into the bottom of the pumpkins. Now I'm using 3/4 because that is the same diameter, bam, you see that, as our dowel rod. You wanna make sure it's a very snug fit, you guys, because you don't want the pumpkin sliding around. Test it. Perfect! Yeah, buddy! After I put the foam in there, guys, and hot glued it, I'm putting the dirt back in there and making sure to really secure it around the foam. Now it's not going anywhere. To where we start tipping them. So I'm thinking I want this one tipped out this way. So we're gonna mark it here. We're gonna mark it at an angle right here. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Now that we got that beautiful hole, we wanna follow it diagonally, and I made a mark. That's where it's gonna pop out because we want it to be at an angle like this. Let's go ahead and make our second hole. Like this. Then we'll angle it as we're going down. Look at it! Ah, it's at an angle. It's at an angle. Look at it. Look at it. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the next two, and then we'll be back to start the decorating process. Alrighty guys, now it's time to decorate. So I'm going to be putting one of these foam boards in each of the pumpkins, just like that. That way we can stick all these flowers in there and everything. So I, as you guys saw, spray painted moss black, making ourselves little bouquets in each and every one of the pumpkins and adding moss in between the pumpkins so you can't see the stick. Be cutting leaves off of the different bouquets, and especially this spot right here, any of these holes, that's how we're going to be covering them. You want to like scoop it in, hot glue it, and then look at that. guys, and this is the finished look. I wanted to take it outside so you can see it in the sunlight. Look at how gorgeous it is. I love it. This is it outside. It's gonna be an indoor decoration though. Oh, it's stunning. I love it. It is absolutely perfect. I love the way it came out, you guys. It's so beautiful. It looks great indoors and outdoors. I love it. So I've had these windmills for a few years. Every year I kind of get some more from Five Below. They didn't have any this year. So what I decided to do was paint it a light base coat to kind of, you know, paint over all of these decorations. And then we're gonna go in with this beautiful rustic orange and then put a pumpkin right in the center here on each one of these. Yeah, let's do it. And I just used whatever light color I had, because it doesn't necessarily have to be white. See, look at that. Look how much brighter the orange is now. Oh, wow. That looks so cool. That's gonna look so pretty up front with all the pumpkins. All right, guys, now we're gonna go in with Mod Podge and orange glitter. Look at this nice thick glitter. And this one is Dreamsicle by Grateful Glitters. Put Mod Podge on one of them, and we're gonna do every other one until we get to one where we have to double up. It's okay. Get out. Look at it. Look at how beautiful, shiny. Isn't that awesome? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. All right, guys, we have mixed this glitter right here from Michael's with this glitter from Walmart. And I mixed it on a plate and made this concoction. Yes. Look at that Mod Podge yumminess. Guys, so the next step is to cover up the centers of each of the pinwheels. I used my Cricut to make this adorable pumpkin. Look at that. So once I put all the pieces together, we get this little guy. Isn't he adorable? And then glue it onto a piece of cardboard. And then, bingo bango, we're gonna glue it on here. Now we wanna take this pumpkin and we're gonna hot glue this right on the center here. Now remember, if you're gonna have it outside, you're gonna wanna laminate both sides so that it can hold up with, you know, the rain weather. All right, now we're gonna put them all on our painting canvas and we're gonna go in and spray paint it this gloss jungle green. Look at that. And we're spray painting all of the little legs. Just folding over my canvas over the pinwheel like that, kind of tucking it under. And then we're gonna spray this wood base and we're gonna do that for each one. And we'll do about 3 coats of that. Look at that. For my next project, you want to have 3 hula hoops from the Dollar Tree, 2 of the bigger size and 1 of the smaller size. And then whatever color you want to paint them, we're going to go with the gloss real orange from Rust-Oleum to make them into pumpkin color. We're back with the hula hoops. They are all painted. We want to take the big ones and we want to inner loop the big ones. And we're going to loop it back in. And it's the piece that was kind of like peeling up. You're gonna want to leave about that much space in the middle. For the bottom, we're gonna be taking some zip ties and you want to zip tie them together. Tie on the bottom here. And just pull it in place. And we're gonna do one on the top as well, just for good measure. Look at that. Now we want to take the smaller hula hoop, put it right over those 2, and then we're gonna go ahead and zip tie again right where the other zip ties are, but zip tie all 3 hula hoops together. Next, I made a little stem that's going to go on the top of our pumpkin by hot gluing 3 dowel rods together. I just made sure they were roughly the same size. They don't have to be perfect, you guys, especially because there's going to be a big bow at the bottom. And then I hot glued the back so they're nice and sturdy. Now we're going to paint them, and I'm going to go in with this cool lime tree green. Yeah, baby. All right, we've got our pumpkin. We hot glued our stem. Now we want to go ahead and hot glue some ribbons or decor in the front. You don't have to do this, but I like to. I'm going to put one right there. Keep it simple. This is an outdoor ribbon from Dollar Tree. Let's hot glue it on. Perfect. And we're going to hold it there for just a couple seconds. All right, I'm really liking the way that looks, but I feel like it needs a little bit more zhuzh around it. So we're gonna go in with this Crafter Square decorative mesh from Dollar Tree, and it has black, white, and orange, and then gold accents on it. All I'm gonna be doing is rolling out about maybe 2 feet. We're going to take the exact center of it and pinch it together, put a little zip tie over it, and then glue it behind the ribbon. You'd probably wanna do this before the ribbon, honestly, but I didn't know I wanted it until afterwards, so let's do it now. Push the mesh behind the ribbon. Okay, once we hot glue it there, I want to go ahead and twist it and bring it out to the side. Untwist it just a little bit like that. And I feel like it just gives it a little bit more something, you know? Look at it! Yay! All right, you're ready to go put it in the front yard. Let's do it. All right, guys, check her out. So now what we would want to do is get one of these kinds of garden sticks, but a small one. Well, I have not been able to find them anywhere. Not Home Depot, Walmart, Dollar Tree. They're all sold out. So we're going to do a little DIY here with some duct tape and dowels just in the meantime. But I want to show you guys right here. It'll be right here, which you should buy when you can. But this is how we're going to get it to stick at the ground right now. All right, guys, so all I did was stick a dowel rod into the ground, a thinner one like this, and let the pumpkin lean on it. And we're gonna duct tape it right here behind where no one can see it. Now, I'm probably gonna put 2 there just so it doesn't lean like that. So I'll put the second one in there as well. And make sure you're putting it in between the 2 pumpkin legs right there into the 2 hula hoops. That way it's really sturdy. All right, you guys, and this is the finished product. Like I said, this is just a temporary solution, so just ignore that. But I just wanted to be able to finish the video and show you guys what the pumpkin looks like, especially with my other pumpkins in the background. Look at how cute. It really looks like a giant pumpkin. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and like it so you don't miss any more. You guys stay wonderful and have a gorgeous day. Bye, guys.